a video on top 10 national parks with the most disappearances. I can tell you it's easy to get lost in a wilderness area. Sharon and I, and we had our niece, who's about 12 years old, with us. You're in Florida. I can't even remember the park we were in. It's so long ago. It was a nice park, and it had a river. And I had a little wooden boat that I had on top of my car, just for such an occasion of visiting a park with a waterway on it. And that little motor, 5 horsepower motor. Took the boat down, put the motor on it, put the boat in, dragged it, and put it in the water, and we were setting off on a trip down the river. I think it was down the river, not up the river. We're going along enjoying the beautiful, pristine Florida kind of swamp area, wooded and swamp. Just enjoying looking at it, going down the river. So we had enough. We decided to come back. I turned the boat around and we started heading back towards the park where my car was. I'm coming back up the river. I just came down. And then I look ahead of me, and there is a fork in the river. Which way do I go, left or right? When I came down the river, the fork was camouflage. I didn't notice that there was a fork. So we boated right past the fork and never noticed there was a fork in the river. Now, the fork in the river, both streams were just about as wide as each other. Now I'm stuck with guessing which way did we come down. I mean, there's no tracks in the water that I can follow. So I picked one of the fork and headed up it. And it got us back to the park in the car. But what if I went the other way? Because I was guessing which way. What if I went the other way? And there's no houses there. It's just all like swamp and trees. There's nobody there. What if I went the other way? And it was late afternoon. What if I went the other way? And we kept going and going up this other way and never reaching anything until the motor runs out of gas. And I didn't bother to bring a paddle in the boat. So we would have been up the river without a paddle, having taken the wrong direction. Well, fortunately, that didn't happen. But it could have been a disaster to get stranded at night in the wilderness, not knowing which way to go. Very scary situation, but that's how easy it is to get lost in the wilderness.